Jai Hind everyone, this is Harsh Chaudhary and I warmly welcome you all to my channel. If you are new to the channel, I would like to introduce myself in a very brief way, and I would also like you all to know the motive of putting videos on this channel, and what kind of content you can expect from this channel, and for what motive I have created this channel. So I would like to start with the very first point, that is a brief introduction of myself. As I already told you my name is Harsh Chaudhary. I come from Muzaffarpur, Bihar, and currently I am in class 12th. I have chosen PCM as my main stream, and along with PCM I have English and Fine Arts as my additional subjects because I am from CBSE background, and I scored 92.6% in class 10th. In class 11th I did a good preparation of the competitive exams which I am targeting, which I will tell in the further next point. And currently an aspirant of NDA and JEE. My main focus has been only NDA only, and JEE is just a backup option for me, so that in any unfortunate case, if I couldn't clear the NDA examination, I can go through the JEE entry. I can get a good college, and by that good college I can do the BTech and try for the tech entries. And after doing the BTech, I can also appear for CDS with a very good engineering background also. So this was my whole aim and motive of taking JEE as a backup option for me. Although it was very hectic for me to manage these two examinations along with my boards. If you will analyze my situation, then you can see that I have been managing three exams as of now, that is JEE, NDA and the boards. So it is a kind of very hectic thing for me. However, with my consistency and discipline, I have been able to accomplish all my targets and accomplish all my things in all these three examinations, in all these three fields. And there was also a main reason why I selected JEE as a backup option, because the PCM syllabus that comes in JEE and the PCM syllabus that comes in NDA is quite similar. No, if we talk about maths and physics, it is totally similar, and the chemistry is just chemistry of NDA is just of 9th-10th level, and the chemistry of JEE is just of 11th-12th level. So the 11th-12th level, if I decided by taking JEE, while taking JEE as a backup option, I decided that I found out and I figured out that if I will do the JEE PCM thing on a very rigorous level and do it very religiously, then I can easily clear the PCM syllabus, and I can easily tackle the questions of PCM from the PCM syllabus of NDA. So it would be very good for me, so that I can get a very good advantage than other students in NDA written examination, through conquering the PCM syllabus on different level, because the PCM of JEE is on much higher level than the NDA PCM. That's why I decided JEE as a backup option. Until my class 11th, in my whole class 11th, I did focus on only JEE thing only. I just focused on English part of NDA, and rather than in the other meanwhile time, I just focus on the JEE thing. And by after the class 11th ended, I shut down. I just slowed down, not shut down, but I slowed down the JEE thing. And now I have been focusing more on NDA and boards, because NDA is just around the corner today, as it's 28th of May 2026. The notification for the next NDA examination that is going to be held in September has been released by UPSC, and the notification is live now, the form is live now. So it's a very good thing for me, because I have been aiming for this exam since my childhood, since from around 4 to 5 years I have been aiming for this attempt, that yes, the September 2026 attempt will be my first attempt. I have been I had keeping that in mind from past 4 to 5 years, and the time has finally come. And by this, now it's time to gear up, and it's time to prepare at the very best level that I can, because since the childhood, going into Fauj, going into army, it was my main dream, because I have been associated with military background, as my family has so much relevance and association with Indian military. That's why I was very fascinated about the army lifestyle, that respect, that esteem that people give even a stranger, when as my father is from Bihar regiment, and he has served 17 years, and he has also done 2 tenures of Rashtriya Rifles in Kashmir. When even a stranger, when he or she comes to know that my father is from army, he is retired from army, he just comes he just used to come and try to shake my hands with my father, as if my father is a very big personality. But in my opinion, my father has just done his job. It's everyone's responsibility to take care of their nation, to take care of their motherland, which has given birth to them, or which has given provided food to them, shelter to them, and everything to them. But even a citizen of India respects, when I see that even a citizen of India respects the army, the military people so much, that gave me that motivation to join army, to join military and serve my nation at its best. So that's why I want to join the armed forces, and this was my sole reason for joining the armed forces. Now I will move on to the other thing, and that why I have created this channel. So by this channel I want to be very consistent with my studies, and uh, daily I upload around one video, that is of around 10 to 15 minutes, in which I talk in English only, because after you clear the NDA examination, written examination, you have to go through a interview process, a 5-day rigorous psychological, mental and physical interview process, in which you are tested on various parameters that are required in an officer of Indian Defence Forces, and those parameters, those qualities which the assessors try to find in you, try to look in you, are known as officer like qualities. And there are basic 15 officer like qualities. Some of the prominent officer like qualities are communication skills, and leadership skills, and social adaptability skills, organizing ability, and reasoning ability, and effective intelligence skills, and courage, determination, ability to take up the responsibility, ability to take up a new challenge, and never give up attitude. These are the things that are very important, and important to have in one's personality, if someone is going for armed forces, or if someone is leading a normal life. These are the qualities that everyone should have, rather than any defense aspirant. Every type of person should have these qualities, because they help you in life, not only to achieve to clear the SSB interview and get into army and get that uniform and salary. Not only that, the aim should not only be that, the aim should be to be a good person by having those all qualities, and live the life at its fullest. So this was the sole reason why I have created this channel. And by this channel, I also want to improve my communication skills, because in English, because in SSB interview, the whole SSB interview is conducted in English only, because it is a very common language, not only in India but in world also. So the assessors found those people very worthy, who are very worthy of getting selected, who are good in communication skills, and specifically in English language, because in India you have to operate in northeast, or the southern part, or the eastern part, or the northern part in Kashmir. And there will be people from Tamil Nadu, there will be people from Punjab, Haryana, Bihar, Rajasthan, Jammu Kashmir, Northeast, who are operating with you, who are living with you, who are doing operations with you. And everyone come from different regions, so everyone would be having different mother tongues. But as English is the most common language, you can be able to communicate with them, because learning all types of language that all the people around you are familiar with is very difficult. So learning one language that is very common among people is very easy, and it's worth time giving. to learn that language. That's why I have created this channel to be very fluent in English by expressing myself in these daily videos and monologues. So this was all about those 2 points, and let's move further. Today is 20th of May, as I already told you, and today I have studied around 8 hours 25 minutes. In the morning I had a good run of 2 kilometers, and after coming from the run I directly sat for study, and I studied around 8 hours 25 minutes, in which 8 hours or 7 hours 45 minutes would be very productive, because in this timer's time, uh, some unproductive work like opening the lecture or finding the lecture or downloading the lecture is also included. So I always subtract that 10 to 20 or 30 minutes from the timer's time, and yes, you can say that 8 hours is my total productive study for today, that is 28th of May 2026, and I am quite happy with it, because see, hitting study hours is not my goal. My goal is to just complete my targets that I have decided before starting study, or before starting the day. I write my targets in a black diary. I have a black diary in which I record everything about my thing, about my daily schedules, and I always write the targets of next day one day prior to that day in night only. So I decide around 10 targets, in which one is running, in which the fixed targets are: one is running, and the second is journaling, and the third is workout, weight training session, you can say, and the rest 7 are of study. So these are the 10 targets I want to accomplish, and today I have accomplished around 9 out of 10 targets. So it was a good day for me, and I have to, yes, I know that I should improve and I should start achieving 10 by 10, because but in my view, what I mean to say is that perfection is not the key, consistency is the key. If you will find if you will be very determined to I mean consistency, then perfection will come on its own. But if you will be determined to get only perfection only, then you by having a guilt of not completing that one target due to perfection and ego clashes, that you will break the consistency, and that will be a total disaster. So in my view, you should put one should put all their efforts to complete the targets, and at the end of the day they should analyze that where I wasted my time, and how could I complete all the targets, or how could I complete one or two more targets from today to tomorrow, uh, so that my total work profile will improve, my total consistency will improve, my total perfection will improve. But one should not focus on perfection only. One should focus and give the first priority to consistency and discipline. So this was all about my day, and after I studied, I had a very good workout session, weight training session with my dumbbells and chest press. Today was my arms day. I had a good workout, and after that I am recording this video. It is very hot weather in my city, that is Muzaffarpur, Bihar, and as I am recording the video I can't switch on the fan, because if I will switch on the fan I am not having that good type of sound quality from the tablet which I am recording, and I have not the mic. So what I mean to say is my audio quality or my voice quality will not be that good. That's why I have switched off that fan, and as I am constantly speaking on a very good and high pitch, on a high volume, high voice, and then so the heat is feeling much more to my body, and I'm getting a lot of sweat. So this was all about today. Thank you for watching the video.